Hi, this is Susan Hines here. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I'm a certified Happy for No Reason trainer, and I love the work that I do because it helps women, particularly women, to find their mojo and realize that happiness is an inside job, as is love. And I first read Massey's book. She's got a number of books. I read Happy for No Reason and Love for No Reason about 10 years ago now, because I've always struggled with love and I've always struggled with happiness. And you know, happiness really is a choice, and most times in the world we make choices, or I've made choices based on on everyone else's needs and loving everyone else, but actually refusing to love and respect my own needs. And at the end of the day, that doesn't create much respect from the people around you. They think that they can whatever they do will be okay. You love them, so they don't have to even consider you. And that's really the message I put out to my loved ones. And then I get to the stage where I'm really disgruntled because they're not behaving towards me the way I expect that they should, given the way that I've respected them and given them things that perhaps I shouldn't have given them because I'm trying to win their approval. But once I brought the love back into my own heart and realised that, who I am is actually enough, then it made a whole different scenario for those around me, because that's so important. Women are naturally giving, and I probably a little bit too giving in my life have been, but you've got to give to yourself first. It's like the half of the glass. If your glass is absolutely chock-a-block full, then you've got heaps to give out. But if your glass is empty, like mine was for a lot of years, then you really haven't got much to give to other people. And that's a really important thing for us to realise. And, I want to help women to get their mojo and realise what wonderful human beings they are. And I want to spread happiness in this world, because in a lot of instances I think that the world is not a happy place like it should be. And Massey says to us that, the more happiness in the world, the better what the world is going to be. And I absolutely agree with that 100%. It's very important work to spread happiness in the world. And we can choose to be happy no matter what our circumstances are. 5 years ago, I left a marriage, and I've been house sitting in Sydney, Australia, which is a beautiful city, and I've stayed in some wonderful houses. But I found myself to be lonely at times. But I've worked on myself because I have been alone a lot. I've needed to work on myself and try to be a person that I really like, and find. I did a course once where I actually married myself, and I found that was really helpful, because I know that I've got a lot of love in my heart, but when I give it out without having it for me, then it's not really, it doesn't work. It really doesn't work. And the same with happiness. It's easy for me to put on a happy face and feel like, if I'm smiling, the whole world thinks I'm happy. I remember looking back at photographs when I was a child and seeing, the smile on the face. And I guess I tried to make out I was happy, but, as a child, I was a very unhappy child. And I've done a lot of things in my life to try and lighten up. I actually ran workshops, happiness workshops, where I dressed up as a clown. And it was really interesting, that some people, as you walk down the street, were really confronted by the clown thing. And I'd meet people that I'd seen at workshops, and I knew that I knew them, but they just looked straight through me because they only knew me in my clown outfit. They didn't know me any other ways. But with doing this work, I had realised that, you can actually laugh at anything. Sometimes the most horrible thing happens and you think, oh God, that was terrible. But then you can look back at the instance and you can find that there's something funny about it. And, it's really important to think, that there is there's always something that you can find that gives you that happiness in your heart. And, I want to help women particularly to find that happiness in the heart and to really realise who they are and have self-confidence and self-esteem, because I've worked really hard on that over the years. And it's easy once you know what you're doing and you know how to do things in better ways that really feel good inside. Marcy's given us a lot of skills to help you to come ahead and really have a good life, to let go of things that stand in your way. Lots of tools that I've studied in the past. Ho'oponopono's one. The work by Byron Katie's another. I love the work. I think it's really important stuff. It's just by believing the thoughts that you have, you actually feel angry inside and you often take that out on others without really even knowing that you're doing it. So believing thoughts isn't a good idea. But there's lots of ways that you can come ahead in your life and feel good about this life just at this particular point in time of your life. And there's nothing in life that can happen that you can't feel good about if you choose to. So it's about raising your happiness set point and shining your light so that you make this world and everyone that you come into contact a better place. And that's what I'm hoping to do. I hope you've enjoyed listening to this video. I'm just going to give you one little last exercise that I found really, if something happens and I'm feeling really upset, I love to do this and I love to teach other people to do it. It's very simple. Just put your hand on your heart and breathe in love, ease and compassion. And then just breathe out anything that's worrying you. Just let it go. And so you can do that, take a bit of time out and do that and just feel good about your life, because you are a wonderful human being and you are an angel in this life. And I look forward to connecting with you, and I hope that you've gained something from this video. You take care and have an awesome day. Bye for now.